mudando. Tá mudando.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jakia Garman, and I would like to welcome each of you to the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center's graduation ceremony for basic law enforcement class of 2404. I now present to you class 2404. County Public Safety Training Center, Captain Greg Shelton.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Academy staff, Academy Advisory Board members, Chief Prayer of the Martin Police Department, Chief Coleman of the Big University Police Department, Chief Cassandra Jones of the UD Police Department, Sheriff Labat of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and Fulton County Police Chief, my boss, Wade Yates. I would like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony, Basic Law Enforcement Class 2404. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem being sung by Dr. Carl A. Hall and the presentation of colors by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office Color Guard. Everyone, please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose front and bright stars through the perilous night. Oh, the ramparts we watched were silently streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land? Oh, and the home of the brave.
Outstanding job, Dr. Hall. To the family and friends of Class 4, you should be especially proud of their accomplishment here today. I know I am. I have immense respect and admiration for these recruits that are graduating here today. These men and women have decided to join the law enforcement profession despite the current negative publicity and scrutiny facing law enforcement today. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication, commitment, sacrifice to be a peace officer. This is a testament to the values and principles instilled in them by their families and friends. We also know that during these last 12 weeks that life does not stop. So thank you for encouraging and supporting them through these 12 weeks and for raising men and women of such fine character. Class 2404, give your family and friends a round of applause for their encouragement. To the graduating class, bravery is not the absence of fear, but action in the face of fear. You're about to go on to the next phase of your training. You will be under the watchful eye of field training officers but you will no longer be within these confines and subject to a very controlled environment. You're going to be utilizing real patrol cars, real weapons, and you're going to be dealing with real bad guys. Remember your training, listen to your NGOs, ask a lot of questions. Remember, today, you join the ranks of roughly 900,000 of us law enforcement officers across the nation, and we are tasked to keep the peace of a population of around 330 million. Each of you have a tremendous job ahead of you, but in that you also have the opportunity to do some truly great things. Never stop training. Whatever your duty assignment, be it patrol, traffic, detective, or SWAT, master that duty assignment. A hero is someone who's given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. Joseph Campbell said that. I guess that goes true for all of us in this room that you see wearing this uniform. Be a part bigger than ourselves. So my best wishes to you, Class 2404. At this time, I would like to recognize Lieutenant Colonel Wilburn, the Assistant Director of the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center, to come up here and introduce our guest speaker.
I couldn't do anything but just, just quiver. Anybody got anybody in their life that they teacher, coach, somebody in your life that every time you see that person, they inspire you, and you just pop to, that's Chief Bell. Chief Bell. I'm going to talk about Chief and Chairman Bell. Chief Elder Bell, educational and professional journey is a shining example of his unwavering commitment to excellence. He received his education in Atlanta public school system, graduating from David T. Howard High School. His undergraduate studies were at Morris Brown University, Georgia State University. His graduate studies, Howard University, Law School, Northwestern University Institute, and Atlanta University. He received professional law enforcement training at the Atlanta Police Academy and the FBI National Academy, and graduated from the Secret Service Academy. He also completed the Association of County Commissioners of Georgia Certification Program. Chief Bell, 41-year career in law enforcement is a shining example of dedication, perseverance. He began his journey as a segregated beat officer in the police department, a position that did not limit his ambition. He steadily rose through the ranks, holding every shield department office, a testament to his determination and leadership skills. His journey culminated in his appointment as the Chief of Police of the City of Atlanta Police Department. It is held with high honor, distinction, commanding over 2,000 sworn and civilian employees, including administrative operations, field operations, and criminal investigations. When Capitals had asked me to do this, right, I said, oh, wait a minute. You know, we go to a Catholic church. It's different from a Southern Baptist church. Now, hold on. Right, this is a Baptist ceremony. Expect. People that work with me hear that a lot. Inspect what you expect. I got that from Chabelle. That was one of his quotes. Inspect what you expect. As a chief, he was out patrolling in the middle of the night, as if he was a patrol officer, inspecting what you expect. Chief Bell's influence extended beyond law enforcement. He served in many local and national policymaking positions. His leadership was instrumental in spearheading planning for the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, a testament to his ability to influence and impact beyond law enforcement. Chief Bell not only commanded, but also initiated the elite Red Dog Drug Task Force. Anybody know about Red Dog? What does Red Dog mean? Come on, tell me. What does that acronym mean? Run every drug dealer out of Georgia. And I am honored to be selected by Chief Bell as one of those original members of Red Dog. Not only commanded, but he created that unit. Is Chief Deborah Williams in the building there? No? All right. Have anybody ever been transferred twice in one day from your assignment? I was. By Chief Bell. So I want to say, I used to love to chase. Well, chase him till the wheels fall off, so to speak. Actually, literally. You remember that? So the wheels actually fell off my car. As I was in a chase, I hit someone. So I put in a transfer after my years of Red Dog, and I wanted to go to motors. Around that was like fast. And we had this order, it's called Blue. Yeah, if you remember that Blue order. Yeah. So I was in Blue order to go to motors. But by the end of the day, the Blue order came out. And I went back to zone 3 where I was. So y'all just hold on to that. The number 28 sheriff says this all the time. You'll get it in just a second. All right, I'm coming back to it. During his career, Chief Bell served in almost all phases of police work. Received numerous commendations, served on several committees, and attended various schools and consulting. Advanced training of superiors for the Atlanta Police Academy, consultant for the Atlanta University Criminal Justice Institute, Detroit Police Department, the United States Department of State, Cape Town, South Africa, Western Ministry Police. Y'all hear this saying that says, you know, when you put that band on, talk about what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do, right? I say a lot, what would Bill do when I make my decision? What would Bill do? That's the influence and power of Chairman Bill. Now I'm going to talk about Chairman Bill. Chairman Bill was elected in 2004 as the first African American to serve 8 years as chairman of the Clayton County Board of Trustees. Chairman Bill founded the Clayton County Library Foundation, which sponsors online live tutoring programs for Clayton County children, and up to the first year of college of thousands of students. He also spearheaded the 2008 SPLOST in Clayton County for green space, road, libraries, recreation. He developed the Aerotropolis concept, which supports the economic development of cities and counties adjacent to the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. He is a member of several professional organizations. Chief and Chairman Bell is an ordained elder at Salem Bible Church and served as advisor of the Government on Relations to Pastor Jasper Williams Jr. His proud accomplishment is being a father of 13 children. Hold on for a second, I know what y'all thinking. Which were adopted. 9 were adopted. Anybody remember the first episode of the American Idol? Anybody remember that one? Back in the day when Kelly Clarkson won? Guess who was the runner-up? Anybody remember that? Jeff. That's Elder Bell's son. Jeff. All right? His favorite quote, his favorite quote is, "Our children are the message we send to the future. A time and a place we may never see. What will the message be?" BLE 2404 on your feet. Without further delay, would everyone please stand and welcome Chief Chairman Elder Bell.
Please be seated. As I look at that, I'm arrested by what I see. The one thing that gets my attention, young people. When I go to church to speak, pastor asks me to talk about it. Most of the times, I talk about what he asked me to talk about. I talk to them. To me, they are the most important people in this room. They are the messages that we may never see. But in each one of them, something great. God told me when I was a little, the bottom made me. I went on to become the person who would hold only 3 jobs. Started at the bottom of Sulphur-Mint Candy Corporation at the plant. Worked to be just African American, and I'll use that name. I don't like it, but I'll use it. African American manager, white folks. In that great institution, I see so many things, but I see the messages to the future. A time and place we may never see. But the major question of today is, what will that message be? Mothers and fathers, grandparents, it is our duty to see to what that message be. That message must be greater than we see. Crime in America, says James Q. Wilson, is one of the strange, odd phenomena of our time. We live in a country where things should be getting progressively better, but they're not. And that's why we have to have you. They're not. You've been trained to do all of the great things that this government needs you to change. And I started to get in and talk about attitudes and all of the things that you've already heard so much of. But I'm not going to do it. These little people that you brought in caused me to change all that. I want to talk to you about life for police officers. March 31st, 7 p.m., 1961, I raised my hand to become the 15th black police officer in the Atlanta Police Department. Oh, I thought we were about to. But the first thing I learned is we could not arrest white citizens. We didn't understand that. I didn't. But I said nothing. Learn. When I came to the Atlanta Police Department, we only had 2 cars designated for black officers. You were lucky if you got to be a senior so you could drive them. Other than that, we were foot patrol. And we got to know that you knew. What will that message be? everything started to change. Now, I don't know whether we got any media in here today, do we? Anybody from the media? No ask. If you repeat something that I said, just make sure it's right. Hey, I don't see it. So I'm going to talk to you. I'm happy and proud to be here. Thank you, chiefs, all of the chiefs. Y'all got so many chiefs and lieutenants. Y'all messed up. Hope somebody got that done to work, y'all. I suffered under the same thing. We had lieutenants, we had sergeants, we had captains, we had so many. And I don't ever know who was out there enforcing the law. But I know you all, Captain William, and I congratulate you for taking this responsibility that I once held. And also something that you might not know. I was scared as hell. Brand new police officer, scared to death, you know. I was scared to lock anybody up. I was scared to say anything to them. I just knew. Until I ran into some of the seniors around there. And they showed me what to do. And seniors didn't always show me to do what was right. They showed me what to do to get the job done. And I got it done. Ernest Lyons was my first speaker. He had been with the police department a few years, and he was my first trainer. We averaged 100 cases a week, just two of us. Averaged 100 cases a week. And then I ran into one called Adolph Knight. And I believe if his mother had done wrong, he'd pick a fight with her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He'd beat the hell out of folks. But I couldn't do that, and don't you do it either. By the time I got finished with the job, I'd shot 6 people. Killed none. Accurate shot. And I'm still asked that same question. Why? And I keep asking questions, why the hell y'all shooting folk the way you shooting them now? And killing them. I never wanted to kill anybody. That was a good upbringing I came from. And I hope you bring that to you. The good upbringing that you had is going to stay with you. Don't leave it that way. Not one person above the waist. Him I wanted to kill. And my partner said to me, if you kill him, that will be murder. And I did. Why did I want to kill him? He took my gun. Didn't realize I had a second gun. And pointed it at me and pulled the trigger. It did not shoot. Why? Because I listened to the older officer says, if you grab the cylinder don't turn, it won't shoot. I took my hand and tore it out of his mouth because he was biting. Grabbed that cylinder and shot him in the stomach. That's the only time I've ever shot over the waist. Because our rules said, and I will remind you, says you such force as is necessary to overcome the force that is being used on you. And once you get to that point, you must stop. And I did. And I'm proud today that I did. And that young man I saw later in life, and so did I see all the rest of them. How could I see them? So they were my essence. Parents came to me, thank you for not killing my son. That you'll be confronted. Use the good training that you brought with you, and for God's sake, use what grandparents told you. And you'll come out like I am. 87 years old, I'll be 80 this year. Living off of that principle, the bottom one made for you, and Lord is the bottom made for you. You made the decision to get up off the bottom and don't spend any time. Don't be a person that almost get to call the chief by the first name because you be his office that much. I went to the chief's office one time, scared to death. Cigarette all over the table. Never realized that one day that was my desk. And did I take the cigarette marks off of it? No, I didn't. I covered them up with glass so that folks see and know what I did not do and would not do. If you remain, you will grow like that. All of you be captains and all these ranks. Whatever be the best. You've heard of, how many of you have heard about the missing murdered children of Atlanta? 28 young people lost their lives. Some of you may have worked, been around. I worked and I lived. Most difficult time of my career was the 28 children who lost their lives. That's why I got 9 kids. Hopefully none of them will wind up in that. And I'm writing a sermon right now, and the name of that sermon is Somebody Ought to Say Something. We have got to be us as well as everyone else, taking the responsibility for America. And we cannot lock up America to save America. We will never be able to put our people in jail to make things right. So while you're being a police officer, you're going to have to be a savior as well. So many of our police officers, including me, after we get through policing, we start preaching to make up for the time lost and we still tell people what to do. You will get responsibility. And as I stand here and look at you, I am proud of each one of you. Please don't go to sleep because I'll call you out. You have the greatest responsibility you'll ever get in your life. I had 6 or 8 partners. All of them are dead. That grandfather that told me the bottom wasn't made for me, he's gone too. I am now the senior, the whole family. Somebody ought to say something. That we are continuing to have the kinds of things happening on our streets. And if you think we can Johnson I did, when we were averaging 100 a week, I'm here to tell you, no, it will not happen. We cannot. And so when I became chairman, as was mentioned, of the Clayton County Board of Commissioners, I started a program there called Grandparents Raising Grandkids. Why did I do that? Because when I was a police officer, there were only 100 spaces in the city of Atlanta, Fulton County. There, only 100 spaces. And my partner and I started when we got a problem out of the team. I remember one young lady, two young ladies went to their best friend's house, cooked all of her mother's grits and threw them all over the wall. And the mother did not call the police, she called me. Because she knew. She had gotten a hold of her daughter and she told me who the other two girls were. My partner said to me, "You going to the mother's house?" I said, "No, I'm going to the grandparents' house." Some of y'all know her. Your mothers don't do very much about it when you do something wrong. But grandma and grandpa will straighten up everything. Remind you, and I'm sure some of you. And as soon as we got to that house, the little old lady didn't ask us to prove anything. She went to her favorite lamp and cut the cord. And I told my partner, let's go. He said, "I want to see this." I said, "No, you don't." And by the time we got up the hill, we heard a choir. They were singing. Yep, talking about it. So I said that's why I started Grandparents Raising Kids. We cannot leave America to save America. We can save America by taking responsible action all of the time. Grandparents Raising Grandkids in Clayton County is now sending young kids who are troubled kids to college. And I still send them money. And I'm there. But we have got to help them save America, save your county, save your cities. Please keep that in mind. I'm not going to be much longer because I can stand up and talk about this all day. No, children. But the things that I would say to you are things of honor. Things that I've done, not to brag. Most of the times, I was too scared to do anything else, other than take them to their grandparents and do things of that nature. I hope that because I'm not going to take too long, they'll invite me back again. Just in case. I could talk to you guys all day. If you want me to have a class, I'll come back and do that. Be happy to do it, and I won't send them a bill. Okay? The other thing that I asked you all to ask me are questions that you wanted to ask. Are you all sure to ask them in front of your supervisors or your families? I know you had at least two people. You ask that question now, I'll take it for you. Straight as I can. Any volunteers? Some of you sitting on your hands, so I know you can feel it. But any questions? Sir in the back on the back row, please stand. How to stay healthy? I am so happy you asked that question. Thank you for your question. Please be seated. He asked me, how did I stay healthy? Mothers, eat right and exercise. Your children is gone. Why? My father was killed when I was 6 years old. My mother remarried when I was 2. I loved my stepfather. I never called him stepfather. And he loved to cook. He could cook. I loved eating his food, but he loved cooking vegetables. And today I still love a lot of vegetables. Now there were some vegetables that I didn't eat and didn't want to eat. I had the same problem with Justin. How did I do it? You all got those, we all call those things, turn and mix the food up and cut it up and blend it. I blended his food and he ate it. Teach your children how to want vegetables and not find a way to give it to them because they might live to be 87. Feed them properly, and then teach them to cook. I do not buy sugar for my house in the last 40 years. No sugar. If you give me tea, you give me coffee, you give me anything, no sugar. I don't buy sugar anymore. Or anything. I don't use it. And I don't need it. That's how you live a long time, by eating properly and exercising. I'm standing up here now, both of my legs are giving me problems from an accident I had while I was in a police car. Years ago now, I have my spinal cord caught between bones. Keep your body healthy, and if you have an accident, don't ask, can you go to the hospital? Go and get checked up, and if it hit in any way that it jars your body, make sure that they check your spine and make sure that it stays in good shape. Because if I didn't have my father in me right now, I'm as strong as I ever was. Living good, living right, and giving them everything but what they ask for. My kids love candy. They like ice cream. But my grandchildren still don't get it. Eat right. Exercise. And remember I said to you about our responsibility beyond increase. Make sure the same thing happens in your household. Do away with sugar, do away with, because virtually everything you buy, they got sugar in it. Be creative. Eat and live properly. And another question. Ladies and gentlemen, the public will have questions for you. You got it. Do I have to pick a volunteer? Ladies, don't let them outdo you. Because I trained a new chief police today, guess what I hired? 100 women. Why? Why would I hire 100 women? Because you're causing less of a problem than the rest. And you do good jobs. How many of you went to high school? And I'm gonna be through. How many of you went to high school? Got to high school? high school when you came up, great. And you came on the police department with a high school degree. I can't one. But that's not enough. Get ready. I am currently years old, but still registered in college. Why? There may come something I need one day and I'll go and get it. Just have to continue to educate yourselves. I had that down in my notes on the state. Anything else? Anything else on your mind? Say it now while you got a chance, and I promise you I won't be long to answer. Okay? Say something? No? Ladies? I know we treat ladies right in the police department. Y'all don't ask that. When I became chief of police, I selected 9 women to go with me. All of those women are now all over the country, either chiefs or deputy chiefs. I sent them all to the FBI Academy and everywhere else they would go, and this occurs. And only one of them was caused any difficulty. Any other questions? Now, let me give you my closing. Please, bear with me. I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you. The will. My will and testament to the officers who are graduating this class. My philosophy and my living to serve. Here it is. Love builds positive and helpful sense. I leave you hope. Yesterday, our ancestors endured the degradation and slavery. They retained their dignity. Keep your dignity that your grandparents have given you all your lives. A thirst for education. If a high school degree is all you have, go back and get all you can get. I leave you respect for the use of power. You remember the story that I told you about? I really wanted to kill a guy, but I didn't do it because it was what? Wrong. I leave you respect. The power of respect is what you need, and thereafter, I leave you faith. I could stand up here all day and explain my thing, and I won't. But until that day, do the best you can do. Honor is great, and I hope to see you again when you've got on all these pretty stars and stripes as well, and particularly you ladies. Okay? That's not to denigrate you men. I'm just pointing them out because they need all the help they need. Thank you.
Appreciation to retired Chief Elder Bill and the Police Department for your dedication and support of the Fulton County Police Training Center. Members of the staff, Captain Greg A. Shelton, Director. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I'm not retired. My grandfather taught me retired, but I am retired.
coordinator is got to play a lot of roles. They've got to play one mentor, leader, big brother, big sister, and sometimes disciplinarian. It takes a very special person not only just to do the job, but to do the job well. It takes an even more special and dedicated person. And I'm very proud to have such a dedicated cadre out here of coordinators. Last year I did a lot of it was, hey, this coordinator's first class, this coordinator's first class. Well, this happens to be coordinator's second class. And as always, she has done an outstanding job. Funny, I always tell the classes that get this coordinator, she does also our fitness coordinator. So you know that class is going to get drilled pretty hard with PT. But the class coordinator for 2404 is Sergeant Jakia Garman of the Memorial Police Department.
Thank you, Captain Shelton. When I accepted the opportunity to be transferred to the training center, I had no idea it would be one of the most rewarding personal and professional development opportunities of my career. The training staff here has poured so much into me over the past 2 years. You all welcomed me with open arms and pushed me to be an even better version of myself as a law enforcement professional. Laughed together, cried together, and most importantly, grown together. Team Academy, I thank you. I would also like to thank the Memorial Police Department for trusting me to serve as a training coordinator among such an staff. Your support has enabled me to serve at a capacity I could have never imagined. Thank you. To my class, BLE 2404. Y'all all right? Okay. So, on July 1st, we started a journey of 12 together. On that day, I stood right here, almost in this exact same spot, and I said to you, I don't know what you may or may not have heard about myself or the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center. However, I assure you that nothing here will be given. Everything will be earned. This journey will require you to dig deep, really deep. I also told you mediocrity does not impress me. Never my class would be excellence. All the days today we've all been waiting for, it was the journey that led us here that I will cherish most. To all the family, friends, and agencies represented, I thank you. I can promise you that these cadets standing here before you could not have done alone. From the early morning report times to the late evening crawls back home, we could not have done it without you. Give yourselves a round of applause. BS 2404. Not only did you successfully pass 15 written exams, firearms qualifications, and manage to drive an emergency vehicle operator without hitting one of over 400 cones, after much practice, you also built a lot of character along the way. You all demonstrated your ability to do things that are critical to your success as a law enforcement officer. Things that can't be taught from endless PowerPoint slides. Things like teamwork, empathy, and resilience. Our guests may ask, how was this accomplished in just 12 weeks? My answer is, it's a part of the Fulton Public Safety Training Center experience. Something that can't be taught in a textbook. You just had to be there. Class, let's talk about your teamwork. I want everyone to take a look at my class. They are a very diverse group of students. From the things you can see, such as age, sex, race, and ethnicity, to things that you can't see, such as personality, beliefs, sexuality, and upbringings. We have a lot of tough talks. Through creative team building exercises, hard conversations, and your unyielding desire to accomplish a common goal together, you discovered you had more things in common than things that separated you. The unity you demonstrated allowed you to work together to this very moment. Let's talk about empathy. In 11 years as a law enforcement professional, I have learned people don't care how much you know, they know how much you care. To me, situational awareness is not just about being aware of your surroundings and any potential threats or hazards. We must also be intentional about addressing the human first behind the badge. There were countless occasions when I heard you asking one another, "Are you okay? You good?" There were also times when someone would show up without their lunch, and you would come together and make sure they had something to eat. The way you all would sit up, build up, and speak up for one another was truly heartwarming. Don't let this profession scorn you. Continue to look out for one another and treat people with dignity and respect. Lastly, let's talk about your BLE 2404, you could not be broken. Y'all made me work. Y'all made me work. You mastered the art of embracing every challenge I threw at you, seeing them as opportunities for growth. I told you, no matter what you face in your journey, good, bad, or indifferent, keep a good attitude. Some of you lost loved ones, failed exams, sustained injuries, significant injuries, and you still showed up. Class, you and I both know you are. If I have any officers or duties present from my very first mandate class, hey, I want to know you set the bar, but 2404, you definitely took it to another. In closing, I would like to say, no more watering Skybox 2 with blood, sweat, and tears. No more pedestrian tours to the library or other undisclosed locations. No more sneaking in snacks and caffeine. No more asking for permission to pass or to use your cell phone. You did it. Now the real work begins. Congratulations on your accomplishments. And if you take nothing else away from the past 12 weeks, remember, it's the small things. And it is an honor to be selected and served. Look out for one another, never stop learning, and take care of yourselves. Continue to operate in excellence. Godspeed. Every basic law enforcement class has a class sergeant and class corporal to serve as the liaison between the class and the class coordinator. BLE 2404 selected Kevin Wood of the Dunwoody Police Department as class sergeant and Hubert Allen of South Wilson Police as class corporal.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow classmates, esteemed family members, and loved ones. Today we celebrate our graduation from the Police Academy. I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of you who have been part of this incredible journey. Serving as a class corporal has been an honor, and it's important to acknowledge those who have made it possible. To our families and loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support. Your patience have been our guiding light through the long hours of training and the emotional ups and downs. And I want to say a special thank you to the City of South Fulton and Chief Keepers for allowing me the opportunity to serve our community. A special thank you to our significant others. You have been our cheerleaders and our safe havens. Your love and encouragement has helped us push through the toughest moments, and we are forever grateful for classes. Together, we have faced rigorous training, challenging tests, and moments of doubt. It was our camaraderie, rooted in our diverse backgrounds, that made us stronger. The bonds we form will last a lifetime. As we step into our futures in law enforcement, let's carry forward the lessons learned and the friendships. Congratulations to each of you on this incredible achievement. I am proud of what we've accomplished together, and I'm excited for what lies ahead. Thank you for being part of this beautiful journey.
Chief Carlson, and all and instructors that have poured into us for these last 12 weeks. During these last 3 months, we've been challenged to grow stronger and better than we ever were before. We were given the privilege of accepting a responsibility greater than ourselves and learning to become police officers. Every week presented a new challenge for us. Sometimes it was great memorization of state law, defense tactics, and officer survival, or ethics and professionalism. We faced all of this together. Every Monday, our next test would come, and our mornings would be scrambling to share notes before we had to take it, and then meeting up after to try to figure out how we thought we did. We shared words that we learned in high-stress weeks such as rangeman and evac. We learned how to protect one another and officer survival to make sure we can protect the people that we are sworn to serve. All this knowledge we have gained and the sacrifices we have made are to prepare us for the moment we go home to our departments, to serve and protect the denizens and travelers of our respective jurisdictions to the best of our ability. I thank God for putting this responsibility on our hearts. It's a team up many have chosen to do, and I'm proud to stand beside you. I would like to thank Sergeant Ron, our class coordinator, and our families for standing beside us so that we can make a difference in this world. So I won't get to do this again.
Sexual hub.
I'm just kidding, I won't do it. Thank you all for choosing me to be your class sergeant, and thank you for the support.
I would like for Captain Shelton to step back up. On behalf of Class 2404, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present you with our class flag. Thank you. To my class sergeant and class corporal, thank you for accepting the challenge to serve as Class 2404. I know it wasn't easy. Patience, hard work, and dedication was not taken for granted. Continue to lead by example and be the change you wish to see in others. Thank you. And now present our special awards for the top achievers of DLE 2404. Over the course of 12 weeks, our cadets have an opportunity to achieve up to 3 special awards: top driver, top shooter, and top academic. Recipients of these awards were able to manage the stress that testing anxiety induces and excel in their performance. First up is top driver. This award goes to the student who has the fastest time on a precision cone course and passes on the first attempt. Although most of us have been driving for several years now, it's something about a driver award goes to Brian Salmoron of the Louisville Police Department. All right. Firearms Week is generally one of the most stressful weeks for cadets. To pass, cadets have up to 6 test attempts to shoot 2 qualifying scores of at least 240 out of 300 points, which equates to 80%. Cadets who score 90% or higher during qualifications are allowed to shoot in the trophy round. Will all cadets who participate in the trophy round please stand? You may be seated. The student with the highest score in the trophy round is the top shooter. This award goes to Samuel St. Louis of the California Police Department. Over the course of 12 weeks, our cadets took 16 written exams. Overall, the class performed well on their tests every Monday morning. After each exam, the cadets would eagerly await for me to return with their results. If I didn't return quick enough, they would come find me at Sarge. We good? With that said, the student who achieved the highest academic average throughout BLE 2404 is Marcus Shepard of the University Police Department. The moment you have all been waiting for. 448 hours for a picture with your agency head and a piece of paper. This time, we will present the diplomas for BLE 2404. Will all agency heads and representatives please come to the stage?
First grade, attention. Left face.
Dewana Burke. Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Alexis Thomas. Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Tamika Champion, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Ebony Cleveland, Union City Police Department. Tatiana Kelly, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Brian Salmeron, Union City Police Department. Juanita Rivera, Georgia State University Police Department. Virginia Walsh, Dallas Police Department. Williams, Junior State Police Department. Brunel Marley, Marta Police Department. Maisha Ware, Marta Police Department. William Tolbert II, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Solomon Pinkins, Fulton County Police Department. Corey Crawford, Georgia State Police Department. Nicholas Jones, Smyrna Police Department. Christian Carrico, Georgia State University Police Department. James Larson III, Clayton County Sheriff's Office. Kenton Kirby, Smyrna Police Department.
Third right, right face.
Idris Ahmad, College Park Police Department. Marcus Shepard, Emory University Police Department. Leon Junior, Marta Police Department. Hubert Allen Jr., South Fulton Police Department. Kevin Wood, Dunwoody Police Department.
Fourth right, right face.
classroom located behind or beside you. There'll be signs on the doors so you'll know what is room. Class sergeant, let's send our team home one more time.
Class, attention!